Hari Om. Now we are going to learn Uddiyan Bandha. Uddiyan Bandha is one of the mudras mentioned in Hatha Yoga Pradipika. The mudras are recommended as anti-aging and defying deaths. Now if you look at the benefit mentioned as anti-aging, it certainly this practice is capable of influencing our genetics. There are not a lot of studies on that, but certain studies have highlighted that Uddiyan Bandha does have a very powerful effect on the vagus nerve and it influences our brain in a positive way. Vagus nerve is a parasympathetic nerve and that is a relaxation response of our body. So once the vagus nerve is stimulated, the body stimulates relaxation response, which is opposite of stress response. So certainly in our today's lifestyle, which is full of stress and stress hormones, cortisol and high blood pressure and all sorts of stress related problems and lifestyle diseases, this stimulation to vagus nerve certainly is a very positive practice for all of us to understand and do. So Uddiyan Bandha is certainly a powerful antidepressant. It certainly has a powerful effect on our digestive system. It is a very strong practice for lower abdominal reproductive organs, even up to the kidneys. It can influence. One study, a case study was done in our institute and we checked what is happening to the abdominal organs before and after the Uddiyan Bandha. We used the ultrasonography machine, a very high-end machine which measures the blood flow going to the liver, pancreas, stomach and other abdominal organs. And we observed that before and after the Uddiyan Bandha, the blood flow to these vital organs like liver, pancreas, intestine, stomach is influenced. How is influenced? During Uddiyan Bandha, the effect is seen like the blood is squeezed out of the organs, and after this bandha is released, around 40%, 50% blood flow to these internal organs is increased. So we can conclude that yes, this bandha squeezes out the blood, almost 50% of the blood from our internal organs, and once you release the bandha, the blood comes back. But the blood that comes back is a new blood, is a fresh blood. So stagnated blood is moved out and fresh blood takes place. It means the blood circulation is improved in this practice. And this is a fantastic benefit to our vital organs. Now the benefits mentioned in ancient books do talk about digestion, and they say that this bandha improves your digestive strength. Our abdominal area does have a lot of accumulation of visceral fats because of bad lifestyle habits. And these visceral fats are responsible for all our diseases such as obesity, diabetes, hypertension, cardiovascular diseases, certain types of cancers. As this obesity brings inflammation in our body. This obesity, this inflammation, these visceral fats, they are also related to our stress. So this bandha is acting in two directions. One is it's reducing stress by stimulating vagus nerve and parasympathetic activity, and on second hand it is having a very good effect on our abdominal organs, and especially it helps in reducing visceral fats. So this bandha is a very powerful practice mentioned in Hatha Yoga, and it is certainly beneficial in our 21st century lifestyle related problems. Now this bandha is also used in pranayam, but the benefits of this bandha are more if you practice it standalone. In pranayam, if you practice it in sitting position. But standalone practice, independent practice of this bandha is recommended in a standing position called Uddiyanasan. So that we are going to see. So I am going to show you the demonstration, and I will also speak about the techniques while you are practicing this bandha. So in standing position, I have my feet shoulder distance apart, and then I am trying to just bend down in my knees as if I am sitting on the chair. In this position, I am going to put my arms, my hands on the knees and bend forward from the lower back, keeping the spine upright. Now here I am putting the, see, check my shoulders. I am putting the upper body weight on the knees and the shoulders are raised up. Now this raising up of shoulders, I am able to relax my abdominal muscles, which otherwise are stressed, taking part in the gravity anti-gravity movements. So to maintain the postures, these muscles are taking part, but the moment I put the weight on my hands and arms, I can relax the abdominal muscles. Now the procedure is, you have to exhale fully, remove the air from your lungs as much as you can, also remove the air from your abdomen as much as you can, and then pull the abdomen in and up. Uddiyan, the word Uddiyan means the one that is moving up. So here you are trying to move up the apana energy, that moves from navel down to the Mooladhara chakra, that you are trying to raise up. So in this position, complete exhalation and then pulling the abdomen in and up. So I am going to show you, but before I exhale, I will do 10 fast breaths that will build my oxygen and it will reduce the carbon dioxide. So I can hold the the Uddiyana Bandha for few seconds. Generally, typically you can hold it between 10 to 15 seconds. With practice, you can increase the duration. So I am going to inhale, exhale 10 times. The last exhalation through mouth is very good because it will remove the air from your stomach to some extent. And release. Now while I was pulling the abdomen in and up, I also bend my neck little forward, because when you are pulling the abdomen in, it pulls on your vocal like throat area, and also it pulls the esophagus and the food pipe a little bit. So bending neck forward like Jalandhar Bandha is helpful, but of course you are not contracting the throat, you are just bending the neck forward. Also Moola Bandha is automatically applied in this pose. You don't have to try and do it, it is just the perineum area is pulled up naturally. Now here, after releasing, again I can just stretch my arms up. That is going to help me stretch my abdominal muscles a bit more and then relax. If I require, I can again do 10 fast breaths and then I can continue with the next round. So let's see it from the side. Again I am bending the knees, putting the upper body weight on my arms, shoulders raised up, so my abdominal muscles are relaxed, so I can pull them in and up. So I am doing fast breaths now 10 times. Stretching up, releasing, and nice inhalation and exhalation. After completing Uddiyana Bandha, there is an important counter pose that is recommended. It's called Paschat Karma. That will relax the abdominal muscles, because if you see that there is a strong contraction and movement up, in and up, in vacuum. So there is no air or very less air in your lungs and abdomen, and that creates a vacuum, and that vacuum is actually responsible for squeezing out that blood from the internal organs. So that does put a lot of strain on the abdominal organs. So we need to just gently massage the abdomen while inhaling and exhaling deeply. So I'm just going to show you how you do it. You start from the right side lower abdomen, move up, then move to the left side, and then from left side top go down again. So this is because this is how the colon is. It's better if we follow this direction. So I'll just show you. You can lie down in Shavasana. Now, not poking, but just bringing the palms, pressing it as you inhale and exhale. Right up, turn to the, go to the left, and down. From left to down. Again, go to the right, up, and to the left, down. And you can do it few times, and that is going to help your abdomen. When it comes to precautions for Uddiyana Bandha, there are a lot of precautions. Please remember that there is a lot of strain, a lot of compression in your abdominal area. So this is certainly not good for people suffering from digestive problems like colitis, IBS, or Crohn's disease, or menstruation. During menstruation, this is absolutely not recommended. During pregnancy, again, it's not a good practice. If someone has had some surgeries in last 1 year, they should not practice this bandha. This bandha also is putting a lot of pressure on your kidneys. So kidney diseases also, this bandha is not good. If someone has liver related problems, also this is not a good practice. Hernia, certainly this is not recommended. It will not be a good practice for people with hernia. It does put a lot of strain on the heart. So people suffering from heart diseases, this practice should not be done. In all, the benefits are there, but there are a lot of precautions for this bandha. So please make sure that you take all these precautions before your practice. I hope this will help you understand Uddiyana Bandha much better. Hari Om.